If you want adventure riding, you want flexibility in your gear and you don't want to carry too much weight. So looking at Klim Traverse suit, I've purchased this one. This is not just a demo. This is what I'm using for adventure riding. Suits in two pieces. Obviously, I'll start with the jacket. Gortex. Probably don't need to say too much more, but you're talking about being fully waterproof, guaranteed waterproof. You've got a few little 3M flashes here, just to break it up a bit as well. 840 denier cordura in high wear areas. I'll come back to the pants in a moment, but probably the first thing to look at is just how easy it is to operate the jacket. You want to access the bottom part, zip the bottom, access the top part. There are two ways in. Some Velcro, over you go, up, a couple of places at the neck. That's it, very nicely lined cuff neck there. It comes up high, so from the rear, if you're home here, you're not going to have water falling down the back of your neck. So gloves can be a bit of a problem. You're standing up a lot, so you want a cuff that's flexible enough. Here we've got a vented glove. You can have a bigger glove for colder weather, but just showing you with the vented glove. Pull the cuff down over that. Just lightly close it. Standing up, the water's coming off, going off the back. Obviously it's still going to get wet in that glove, but with a waterproof glove, you've got the water going out and out through there. If you had a gauntlet glove, well, pull it in a bit tighter, get your glove on and get the gauntlet up over here. I've done that in a bit of cold weather. You have got an extra retention cuff there, which helps to keep that jacket in place if you do have an off, especially on high speed stuff. But really this jacket is meant for adventure touring. It's not really a road jacket. If you want a road jacket, you go and buy a leather jacket, or you go and buy a textile jacket that's really designed for the road. There's a pocket up in here. Small items. Just get your camera and a phone and a few other bits and pieces in there. That's fully waterproof. All the zippers are YKK with a storm flap on them. You've got a backing seal there and a storm flap. And you've got a couple of pockets in here. So a couple of hand warmers. They're quite deep. You could get a little bit of gear in there as well if you wanted to. So around the back, got a plasticized shock cord. You can pull that in a little bit tighter. It does overlap fairly well at the back, which is good. And you've got reasonably good overlap here. So we'll go in, we'll get it off. Okay. I'm not wearing armour in this jacket, obviously, because I've gone for pressure suit, but you can see there's your pocket for your back armour, pocket for shoulder. There's a pocket down in the elbow. So you can run, you can run your CE or D3O or whatever you want to run. You can run that in there. This is a size large, so it does move quite nicely over this armour. It doesn't bind up, it doesn't feel too tight. So now you can start to see a little bit of the detail with the polyester lining on it. The flaps for the pit vents, the double flap set up there. So if you want airflow and you can get it, open these up. Again, as I said, all these zippers are YKK, nice long tag so you can find them. If you want even more air flowing, pop the back vent open. That has got a retainer cloth in there, a little plasticized cloth, which keeps the top flap in place as you go along, so don't get that flapping too much. So that's how you get extra ventilation through it. It's not heavy. Without armour and with only one layer, you haven't got too much weight. You haven't got a layer for waterproofing, you haven't got a layer for thermal. You got that on your body, so the jacket itself is quite light really. I am wearing an extra layer, so there is a thermal layer in under this, so it's been cold, so that's really keeping you quite warm. You get a lot of heat building up around this area of your body. You can get rid of that. You can open up a vent there. Similarly on the back too, you've got airflow through your thigh where you've got a large muscle mass and obviously a bit of heat building up in the weather it's warm. I haven't run those lately because it's been cool. Got a reasonably deep pocket here on the hip, just the lower part of the hip of the thigh. And I am running armour in the area there. D-ring off the waist belt which is elasticized in the back. And you've got two clips here and obviously a pie there. So got a layer underneath to keep the warmth in. Go into the boot area. One large flap. Friction panel here. Save wear and tear from the belt buckles. And a liner here. You can access your knee brace or your guards. You can access all your clips, buckles, hold it down. You've got high wear leather on the inside here as well, just to cut down the abrasion against panels on the side here. Yeah, that's probably about it for the pant. Good stuff. First suit. Good value because you've got flexibility, one suit, most seasons. Look, it's been 32 degrees and a bit lower at times, and it's been wet, and there's been no water get through this. There's been no water pass between the top layer and the bottom layer on the inside. There's been no problems like that. Can't fault that. In terms of waterproofing and warmth, it's been a lot warmer than I thought it would be. So yeah, so in summer obviously you've got to have those vents and they're there, and that's fantastic with that. So yeah, there you have it.